Ooh, what up? Pink ladies, T-birds, just happen to be watchers of my shit. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I got a little new setup. I have plans. I'm just gonna expect y'all to watch it from the beginning because I had plans. And I was working on doing this whole rebrand of the channel, um, redoing the room, sunproofing it, doing what I needed to do, doing a whole like green screen so I can have a background, doing more of a video essay format, and my first foray that I have been writing since the week before my birthday, because in case y'all didn't know, it was a little thing called a Kendrick Lamar Drake beef. I had been playing around with this "if you're watching this is too late" play on words for a very, very long time. And then that happened, and I was like, well, it's the perfect timing for me to do Waka Waka Waka, what's up? Um, and I have been working, writing a script, like trying to go into video essay things that I wanted to do. But I had this idea of doing like video essays about movies and different things that were called "If You're Watching This, It's Too Late." Kind of a play on Drake. And I was like, listen, I got a notebook of shit. I was gonna come late as fuck because that's the point. If I'm watching it, it's too late. If you're watching this, I'm too late. That was the whole play on words. I'm doing very well. I'm gonna get to that. But it was like a whole play on words because I was just gonna talk about shit that I was old to, because I'm doing other things and I can't just up jump the boogie on everything. And like I said, that has been in my pocket since "If You're Reading This, It's Too Late" has been out. And I was like, if you're watching this, I'm too late, was a project that I have been working on for a while. And I thought that I was going to introduce it because I was going to really give y'all probably like a 3-hour video about the Drake Kendrick shit. But today, but today, no background, no makeup. Y'all know I've been doing my own business. I had orders. I didn't know what I was gonna do. Um, and y'all can see I got a little bit of a different setup. I got like the good earphones and the microphone. Like I was preparing. Y'all, I want y'all to realize, and I appreciate y'all that came into this room with me, because I know y'all been riding with me for a long time and y'all haven't seen me for a long time. And I apologize. But like I said, I was really planning on restructuring the channel because I really don't want to fuck with Drag Race no more. And I wanted to go into video essay and really do research and things. Americans, and I know all of my fans are not Americans. I'm not even gonna say my fans, my people. Y'all ain't all Americans. Like I didn't even do my nails today. That was a project to do today. Like it's out the window. When the last time you heard of an incumbent president dropping out of the presidential race? Because that's what I really want to fucking talk about. That's what I want to talk about. I hate to be, and I never planned on being a political channel, but I am who I am, and I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say. And that's who I am. That's why y'all come to this channel. That's why y'all watch me. I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say. And this is history. And I want y'all to understand this is history. Because I don't know. And if y'all can fact check it for me and put it down there, let me know. I've never heard of an incumbent president, unless they died, dropping out of the fucking presidential election. Mom on YouTube. Hold on. Y'all give me a second. My mom might have some information for me. Give me a second. All right, y'all. I apologize. Can y'all hear me? I apologize. Like I said, I'm still doing the business. I'm doing a lot. Um, but let me get back to what I was saying. I need y'all to understand. And I'm sorry it's not the greatest visuals. Like I said, I was working on revamping all of this in my first video that I was going to get all of this together in September, actually. And I was going to do the Drake Kendrick beef. But this is too important for me not to talk about because we are witnessing history. Lyndon B. Johnson did not step down. Lyndon B. Johnson got picked up. I don't know if it's the same thing. He never actually ran for president. Somebody died. JFK died. He had to be president, and he did take his. You can only be president for 8 years. So he couldn't run for a second term because he already had to pick up some of JFK's term and then his 4. So that's not the same. You can only be president for 8 years and it has to be in 4-year terms unless something like that happens. So no, Lyndon B. Johnson does not qualify um to be the incumbent president and to say, guess what? I ain't doing this shit and drop out of the race. Mind you, we've already had the primaries and shit. We've already put you in as the Democratic nominee. We've already done all of this shit for you to be like, I'm good. Now, don't get me wrong. And I'm going to be really fair and say not only Biden, but Trump also. Y'all are really men of advanced age. You are. Trump, somebody just tried to take you the fuck out. Somebody just tried to kill you. Biden, you've already been vice president for 8 years, which is a difficult job, and come back. Y'all are people of advanced age, and this is a job that ages people significantly. If you look at every president that you've seen in the modern age that we can see them on TV, look what they look like when they get inducted, and look what they look like in 4 years. And oh my God, if you make it 8, how old you look. It's harsh. It's hard on people. And we are looking at 2 men of advanced age. We don't have the definitives. We don't know why Joe Biden stepped down. We've been seeing it's been real shaky, baby. We don't know why, but we know it's been shaky. But this is precedent. We are watching history. An incumbent president saying, I'm not seeking reelection. I'm dropping out. And I'm supporting my vice president. Now, why else that is precedent that we need to talk about is because who he is supporting is a black woman that he is supporting and saying this needs to be your Democratic nominee as a black woman. I'm proud and disturbed at the same time. Because y'all know I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. That's what I do. That's why I wanted to come on here and talk. You decided to promote a black woman at the same time that you're running against somebody that allegedly, because I don't want Logan Paul coming after me like he did Coffee Seller or anything like that. But allegedly, somebody that people are known to say is misogynistic, is racist, is a white supremacist, who I don't think I have to say allegedly for that, who was found guilty of paying a sex worker off, allegedly has a perception of being a racist, a white supremacist, and a misogynist. and has a followers of allegedly seems real cult like and seems real mind comp like. Um, Allegedly. And then now you're taking him and running him against a black woman. That a lot of Democrats, hardcore Democrats, didn't agree with her politics to begin with. This rough, folks. Luigi, I'm with you. I'm with you. This rough, folks. The first thing when I saw it, and I'm gonna say it, and I don't want it to be the case, but the first thing I saw was go ahead and just hand it to Trump. That's the first thing I thought. Just go ahead and hand it to Trump. She can't beat him. In my heart of hearts, I don't believe it. I can pray. I believe in God. I believe in a higher power. I can pray and feel like the right thing should prevail, or at least what my vision of the right thing should prevail. But when you have somebody that basically has allegedly, I don't even know if I should say allegedly. This is my opinion, and I don't even think this can be classified as a lawsuit. Somebody that basically has a cult. You have people that during COVID didn't want to wear a mask over their face, but to wear one over their ear in solidarity with this man. This is a cult. Black people got pictures of Obama and Michelle Obama in their house. They not flying flags. They not wearing hats. They not like us. It's different. And what this man stands for, in my opinion, because I can say that, and it's not a legal thing because it's a First Amendment right, because that's what y'all stood on when y'all allegedly committed treason and stormed the Capitol, right? So I can talk about my First Amendment right. What I feel like you stand for is just fundamentally not Kamala Harris. If I'm not mistaken, it's Kamala Harris, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Is she not black and Jewish? Drake? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna mix the videos together. I'm gonna get y'all that video that is actually structured and well researched and well shot and everything. I'm gonna get y'all that. That was gonna be my reintroduction to YouTube, but this is too fucking important. This is too fucking important. I had to fucking come on here and talk about this. Black and Indian. Okay, when y'all say Indian, are you meaning of Asian descent or of Native American descent? Because that's important too. And either way, it don't matter. She ain't white. She's not white Anglo-Saxon Protestant, right? And unless I missed something, she is a she. She's not a them they. She's a she. Even if she was a them they, wouldn't matter. When you're running against it, and I hate. And when I tell y'all, when I'm telling y'all, I've been doing my research for months to reinvent myself on this platform and really do research on things. So I've been doing a lot of research and watching other people's YouTube videos, seeing what they're talking about, seeing how they get their sources, seeing how they phrase things, making sure you're not legally liable, how you can't say grape or corn or PDF file. I've been researching this shit for fucking months to try to reinvent this channel because I don't want to do Drag Race no more. And I've always wanted to do more serious videos and video essays. So when I tell you, I've been watching this and looking at this, and I've been watching this shit with Trump unfold. I've been watching, everything's been going on with Biden. I've been watching him falling downstairs and this and this and this and this. I've been watching all of this shit and watching how it's been covered. And I really did not want to go a political angle. I was okay with going with the patriarchy thing. I definitely watched some things on the other side too. Woke ain't woke, and woke ain't what you think woke is, and quit trying to motherfucking co-opt everything the black people say because woke is from goddamn Jim Crow, and what y'all think woke is don't mean fucking woke. And I had some notes about doing a video about that too, even if it was a 5-minute video. But this is the problem with the era that we're in now. This is the problem with the era we're in now. Either you woke or you're extremely right wing, and that's not real. First of all, nobody is woke. I'm going to tell you 2 people that's woke by the actual definition of woke. Lord Jamar and Childish Gambino by the very actual definition of woke. Because y'all done made this a whole nother thing about being woke. Woke is not about feminism. Woke is not about gays. Woke is not about gender equality. Woke is strictly about black people knowing that white people is trying to give us fucking crumbs and say, here, now you're equal. But they still playing you. Because that's actually what woke means. And that goes all the way back to Jim Crow. You heard it here first. Use a soundbite if you get your own YouTube channel, because that's what woke actually is. It's been co-opted to mean something else by the left, and then the right took it and ran all the way with it. When none of this shit was actually woke. Woke is about black and white politics, folks, and that's it. Not queer, not female, not Jewish, not Middle Eastern, not all minorities, not all marginalized people. White people, black white people feeding black people crumbs and trying to say now you equal now, and we looking at them like, you try this and we gonna play your game because we have to in Jim Crow America, and even still today, and we gotta play this game. But make no mistake, you still playing us. That's the definition of woke. So when I say I don't want to do this left wing woke shit on my channel, I've never been a social justice warrior and I never will be. But I will tell you the truth. And when you have somebody out here that's basically, have y'all heard of Project 2025? Which is basically Mein Kampf for America? Allegedly, I guess I got to say that just to make sure I ain't sued. If you don't know what Project 2025 is, you need to look it up. You need to read it, and it's long. So take your time. It's Mein Kampf for America. And this is a presidential transition strategy for Trump to take over. Now we get Biden dropping out that didn't have the greatest chance anyway, because we already saw him, again, being feeble, possibly. And, if you really want to do your research, Ronald Reagan had Alzheimer's like the last fucking 3 years of his presidency, but we didn't have the internet where you could see all of this shit, so we didn't really know. And now we know. So he got to drop out, but he's pushing Kamala Harris. And you're putting a non-white female against, basically, my opinion, I'm allowed to say it, Hitler light. And the reason I say that is because let it have been the other way around on January 6th. Let it been a bunch of black, brown, queer people saying the election was stole from us and stormed the Capitol. We'd all been in prison for life for treason. My opinion. because I have a First Amendment right, and I'm gonna keep saying it because y'all ain't about to get me like y'all did CoffeeZilla. Y'all not about to do that. In my opinion, this is my opinion. I have a First Amendment right to say what I want to say, and I'm gonna use it. This is my opinion until I say something that's a fact. Y'all can even blame it on the alcohol if y'all want to. Sue Jamie Foxx then. Alan Lewis, this election is more important than ever. Superfans, I'm a black woman and I really just need, and they really just need to run a white man. Yeah, it's sad to say that, but where we're at and the cult, my opinion, my First Amendment right to say the cult of Trump. First of all, okay, wait, hold on, before I say anything else, because I'm not gonna be on here long, and I only plan to be in for like a half an hour, because I got other things to do, and I'm at 21 minutes. Y'all know I live in Ohio, right? Y'all my hardcore fans, so I know y'all know that. Y'all know I live in Ohio. It's a video on my channel right now where I busted out crying when Ohio went to Trump in 2000. That video is on this channel right now that I started crying. Um, he picked up JD Vance. Ohio is no longer a fucking battleground state. They got Ohio. They already did all the gerrymandering and redlining to split all this shit up in Ohio. I watched it. I saw it. I saw it fucking happen. I voted against it, but I watched it fucking happen. JD Vance, that's gone. Ohio is no longer a battleground state. It's going to Trump. Flat out. Flat out. Because you picked up JD Vance. But here's what I don't understand. And this is how I know the internet is a dangerous place. And rhetoric and spreading a message can be so dangerous if you don't give a fuck and all you care about is yourself. Y'all picked a failed businessman who has failed over and over and over and over again, who was never a politician to be president, was there for 4 years. Y'all voted him out. He may possibly get elected again, does not have the same vice president because his first vice president said, oh, you know them people that you ain't called off when they was allegedly committing treason, that I was up in that building, that they could have came and got me, that you said fuck me, I ain't doing this no more. What person runs for president again and uses a different vice president unless that person died? I'll wait and correct me if it's a difference. Like I said, I'm not even gonna say allegedly at that. If I'm wrong, correct me. But I don't know anybody that has ran for president a second time with a different running mate unless it was a health issue or they died. So different vice president, and you pick somebody that ain't even been in office of any kind for not even a year, and wrote a whole ass book about the opioid epidemic, how it affected his whole family, how it affected his whole neighborhood. And this shit is in Ohio, y'all. I live in fucking Ohio. They made a terrible ass movie out your shit and you got paid for that because I got up and out. What the fuck did you do for the rest of your family? So how the fuck do you think I'm gonna feel like you gonna do for my state or even the rest of my goddamn country? You talked all the dog shit on your family for being addicted to opioids, but I got out. But that's you. Addiction is a disease. It is 50% hereditary. It is 25% the environment you're in. Maybe you was just immune, motherfucker. It's possible. But the shit on your whole family and be like, well, I got out. Have y'all ever seen the movie Hillbilly Effigy? He paints his family in an absolutely horrible light. And maybe that's true. Maybe you really grew up that fucked up. I'm from Ohio. I've seen people grow up that fucked up. 100%. But to then say, but I got the fuck up out of there. So this what you gotta do to get up out of there? That's fucking false. On top of the fact of, yeah, motherfucker, you cisgender and white. Might be a little bit easier for you than some of the rest of us that live in Ohio. Even though Ohio is something like, correct my numbers, I could be wrong, but it's definitely over 75% white. I know that to be a fact. I might be off of my numbers a little bit, so I'll say allegedly, but Ohio is definitely more white, more rural, more Republican, more of the let me talk to the silent majority. How the fuck is the majority silent? Make it make sense. You know what, Eric? I can't even think about that right now. Who she should pick as a running mate. Because again, I am so right now. And like I said, y'all know, y'all ain't seen me in months, maybe a year. Because I really, really have been writing scripts and really wanted to rebrand my channel and really come back to y'all polish and be like, this is what we're doing now here. I think that y'all will enjoy what I'm going to do. But this was one of the moments that I was like, and believe it or not, because I really almost came to y'all live with the Kendrick Lamar fucking Drake shit. And I decided to make that the if you're watching this, you're too late because the tongue in cheek, the name of the nature, it was going on forever. The fucking heart part fucking 6 dropped on my birthday. I'm like, they done took my whole goddamn birthday week. I was like, no, I'm not about to just be getting on here doing this shit. I'm trying to kick it for my birthday and I had other shit to do. Working because I was actually working at the time. That's a whole nother story for y'all later because I worked for like went back to work for like a year or two. That's a whole nother story. It's not for this. But this was something that this is historic. This is groundbreaking. Not only is this our first black female Democratic nominee, but the incumbent president dropped out of the fucking race against allegedly, in my opinion, and I'm exercising my First Amendment right because I'm going to keep saying it over and over and over again because motherfuckers are litigious these days, who I feel like, and I'm not even going to say the actual word, is the equivalent to basically a white supremacist and a Nazi. That's already going to get the sympathy vote because somebody tried to knock his ass off. My opinion, my First Amendment right, and allegedly. I'm not saying that's what it is. This is my opinion. This is how I feel. First Amendment right. And I'm going to keep repeating it because these motherfuckers in these YouTube streets is wild. And I'm not even big enough for this to even fucking register. But I don't trust fucking nobody in these goddamn YouTube streets or these internet streets, or matter of fact, these United States fucking streets. I trust my mama, my sisters, my nieces and nephews, and my besties. On a lighter note, I guess I should say it. I really wasn't planning on it, but I guess I should tell y'all what else I've been doing so y'all know I've been building my own brand And I was on Etsy for a long time. I've been building my own website. I've been getting a lot of sales. Nostalgiamasker.com. I'm doing NFL stuff. I'm doing 80s shit. Y'all let me know if y'all want some merch, some Jimmi Pynk, some creamsicle, some merch for this shit. It's not really what I wanted to talk to y'all about today. We'll get into that when I really get everything polished. Like, that was coming in September. But this is iconic. It is historic. I am really perplexed on how I feel. I'm very conflicted on how I feel. I'm excited. I'm pissed off. I'm scared. And when shit get that motherfucking deep, I come to YouTube. So it's good seeing y'all. It's great seeing y'all, actually. Hopefully nothing crazy happens that I have to come back and do this unruly ass, unplanned ass. And don't get me wrong, I'll do lives again, but I'm like, the I ain't finished the background. I haven't finished scripts. I got like 3 different scripts I want to talk about. Um, but this was historic to a level of that I felt like it was worthy of me coming online and talking to y'all. Like I said, y'all can see, y'all see it. Y'all see the new earphones with the microphone trying to cut it out. Can y'all hear the air conditioner? Is it motherfucking? Is the sound fucking canceled? I'm trying. All right, but I love y'all. Kamala should pick Biden as a running mate. Well, clearly fucking not. He can't even run for his fucking self. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, I say she picked Kendrick Lamar. But guess what? I bet if Kamala Harris asked for They Not Like Us as a campaign song, I bet you Kendrick Lamar say yes, because Trump tried to use it. Nah, you not like us. And you don't even understand what that fucking song is about. It's like fucking Bush trying to use Born on the 4th of July all over again. Like, no, you're not getting it. That song is against everything you stand for. Don't do that. But I gotta go. Like, I am really, really busy, you guys. Like I said, I was waiting to reintroduce the channel in September. I got 2 family reunions. I'm working on a class reunion, my mom's 75th birthday party. I got orders I gotta do. Like I said, the business is doing, I'm not gonna say great, but well enough that I'm kind of like really too busy, and that's why I was gonna redo the channel in September. But I love y'all. I'm glad to hear from y'all, and y'all, from the bottom of my heart, y'all that actually came in here still, that was like, oh shit, she live, because I never abandoned y'all. I just had to do my own shit, and I appreciate y'all so very much. And y'all keep it crazy. Deuces.